Hi, welcome you all to the next session of Advanced Accounting. In this session, we will be solving the fifth problem of Consumer Cooperative Society, page number 4.43. Let's start with from the following trial balance of Bharti Consumer Cooperative Society Limited, Pune, as on 31st March 2016, prepared trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet for the year ended. Trial balance as on 31st March 2016. My dear students, they have said us to prepare trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Why they have said us to prepare trading account? Because see the name Bharti Consumer Cooperative Society Limited. Consumer cooperative means consumer. In that in consumer cooperative society, as you know, we have to prepare trading account too. But whereas if the name is not specified, consumer or credit word is added to this, at that time you have to prepare profit and loss account and balance sheet only. Trial balance as on 31st March 2016. Particulars: debit, credit. Share capital is 1,60,000. Then calls in areas, this will go into balance sheet liability side under the head share capital, and this will be less from share capital, that is calls in areas. Then we have is reserve fund. Then we have common good fund. Any fund is your liability and it will move under the head reserve fund and other funds. Then we have a opening stock of consumer good. This will go into trading account. Then we have furniture. This will go into fixed asset. Then we have education fund. This will again go into reserve funds and other funds. Then we have sundry creditors. This will go into liability side under the head current liability. Then sundry debtors will go into current asset. Then we have taxes payable. Taxes payable is your credit side liability, that is current liability. Then we have salaries, profit and loss account. Then we have commission, profit and loss account, debit side. Then we have rent rates, profit and loss, debit side. Then we have postage, profit and loss, debit side. Then we have land, that is our asset. Then we have interest on investment, that is on the credit side. That means this is our income and it will move under profit and loss account, credit side. Then we have equipment, this is under asset side. Then we have purchases, that is trading account, debit side. Then we have investment, that is under asset side. Then we have sales, that is trading account, credit side. Then we have cash in hand, asset side. Cash at bank, asset side. Profit for the year, this is under the head, that is profit and loss account. Then rent payable on 30/3/2016 was 1,000. Rent payable will move under rents and taxes. And then we have is depreciation charge, depreciation on furniture 5%. Then we have is closing stock of consumer good was valued, this is separate adjustment. Then we have is interest accrued on investment, outstanding interest, this is separate adjustment, interest wala. Then outstanding salary was rupees 2,000 and 1,000 paid in advance, salary per adjustment. Two adjustments are on salary. Then we have authorized capital, that is 20,000, shares of 10 each. Authorized capital is on share capital. Clear to it? Okay, now we'll prepare profit and loss account format and balance sheet format. Then we'll proceed further with the solution part of it. First, we have to prepare trading account. In the books of Bharti Consumer Cooperative Society Limited, Pune, trading and profit trading account for the year ended 31st March 2016. Profit and loss account. Trading account is as usual, that is expenditure, income. Then profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2016. expenditure and income. On the expenditure side we have 16 heads, and on income side we have 5 heads, and that is gross profit on the credit side. Then on the debit side we have is expenditure. In that interest, 16 heads are there. In that interest, bank charges, salaries and allowances of staff, contribution to staff provident fund. Then we have his salaries and allowances of managing director. Then we have his attendance fees. Attendance fees and traveling expenses of directors. Then we have traveling expenses of staff. Then rates and taxes. Then we have postage, telegram and telephone charges. Then we have as printing and stationery. Then we have his audit fees. Then we have general expenses. Then we have profit and bad debts or provision for bad debts. Then we have his depreciation on fixed assets. Then we have land income and expenses. Then we have other item. This is on the debit side. Credit side का है interest received. Then we have dividend received on shares. Then we have commission. Then we have miscellaneous incomes. Then under miscellaneous incomes we have share transfer, rent, rebate on interest, sale of forms, other items. Then we have land income and expenditure. And next we have is by gross profit. Now see here, यहाँ पे जिसका जिसका हेड दिया है उसके अंडर हम लोगों ने कभी भी बाय और टू वर्ड नहीं लिखा है. But as this does not have head, this is written by the word buy. In trading and profit and loss account, buy and to will be used. But here, no buy and to will be used because we have a separate headings for everything here. Clear to it? Okay. Now on the balance sheet side. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2016. Share capital. उसके बाद है reserve fund and other funds. Then we have staff provident fund. Then we have secured loan. Then we have unsecured loan. Then we have deposits. Then we have current liabilities and provisions. Then we have unpaid dividend. Then we have interest accrued due but not paid. Then we have other liabilities. Then we have profit and loss account. Clear? प्रीवियस ईयर का प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट लिखा जाएगा और उसमें से सब में पहले 25% प्रॉफिट विल बी ट्रांसफर टू रिजर्व. देन करंट ईयर्स प्रॉफिट विल बी एडेड टू इट बिकॉज यहाँ पर हमें दूसरे कोई भी एडजस्टमेंट्स दिए नहीं हैं. नेक्स्ट वन वी हैव इज कैश इन हैंड एंड कैश एट बैंक. एसेट साइड में इन्वेस्टमेंट. देन वी हैव इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑफ स्टाफ प्रोविडेंट फंड. Then we have loans and advances. Then we have sundry debtors. Then we have current assets. Then we have fixed assets. Then we have miscellaneous expenses and losses. Then we have other items. Then profit and loss account and current losses. Now we'll solve the problem one by one, taking into account the problem items of trial balance. Share capital, that is 1,60,000. शेयर कैपिटल 1,60,000 के पहले चेक करो ऑथोराइज कैपिटल वगैरह कुछ दिया है क्या. ऑथोराइज कैपिटल वॉज 20,000 शेयर्स ऑफ 10 ईच. 20,000 shares of 10 each मतलब 20 into 10, that is 2 lakhs is your authorized capital. Make 2 underlines for it. That means you will not take into consideration this amount of capital for the totaling. Clear? Okay. Now next, share capital, that is 1,60,000. This amount will be kept into share capital inner column. Why? Because यहाँ पर falls in areas दिया है जिसको हम लेस करेंगे. देखो. Then we have issued and subscribed capital, that is 1,60,000 less calls in areas 10,000. 1,50,000 is the outer column amount. Then we have is reserve fund. Reserve fund will be under second schedule of your balance sheet, that is reserve fund and other fund. Reserve fund is 15,000. Clear? Inner column. Why? Because you have to add 25% of profit of previous year into it. Then you have is common good fund. This is common good fund. Again it will be moving under your reserve fund के part में ही. Common good fund, that is 5,000. ठीक है. Then we have is opening stock of goods, consumable goods will move under trading account के debit side में. Opening stock of consumable goods 1,10,000. Then you have is furniture. Furniture will move on the asset side. Fixed asset, that is furniture, fixed asset, inner column 46,000. देन उसके ऊपर आपको डेप्रिसिएशन कुछ बोला है क्या. ओके क्या बोला, डेप्रिसिएशन फर्नीचर बाय 5%। अब फर्नीचर की अमाउंट कितना है 48,000। 48,000 का 5% इज 2,400। आउटर कॉलम इज 45,600 एंड दिस 2,400 का सेकेंड इफेक्ट आपका जाएगा डेप्रिसिएशन का प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस के डेबिट साइड में अंडर द हेड डेप्रिसिएशन ऑन फिक्स्ड एसेट। डेप्रिसिएशन ऑन फिक्स्ड एसेट that is 5%, 2,400. Clear to it? Okay, next we have is education fund. Education fund I will again move into liability side में fund के अंडर हेड में education fund that is 9,000. then we have is sundry creditors. Sundry creditors will move under liability, current liabilities. Sundry creditors 20,000. then we have a sundry debtors. Sundry debtors will, that is 30,000, will move under sundry debtors के पार्ट में. Sundry debtors 20,000. Clear? then we have is the next item is tax payable. Payable है मतलब outstanding है 4,000. tax payable outstanding 4,000. current liabilities and provisions में जाएगा. then we have salaries that is 70,000. salaries will move under profit and loss के अंडर हेड में इनर कॉलम में 71,000. उसके ऊपर क्या बताया गया है, आउटस्टैंडिंग सैलरी इज 2,000 एंड 1,000 पेएबल इन एडवांस. outstanding salary is 2,000. 71,000 minus 2,000, the amount is outstanding है ना, तो 71,000 plus 2,000 that is inner column में है 73,000. this 2,000 की amount है outstanding. again use your liability that is current liabilities and provisions में outstanding salary rupees 2,000 and 1,000 will be less because it is an advance. 1,000 less 73,000 minus 1,000 that is 70 कितना बोला गया एडवांस में 3,000 विथ एडवांस लेस 3,000 that is outer column 70,000. 73,000 minus 3,000 that is 70,000. this 3,000 will move under other items that is prepaid salary or advance salary 3,000. one more time I will explain you with respect to the salary part. सैलरी में क्या दिया है 71,000 इनर कॉलम में, उसमें ऐड करोगे 2,000 बिकॉज आउटस्टैंडिंग इज गिवन. you added 71,000 plus 2,000 that is 73,000 and then prepaid salary is given that is 3,000. you will less 3,000 from 73,000. outer column total is 70,000. this 3,000 second effect is your advance salary. it will be moving under the head other item under asset side that is 3,000. clear to it? okay, next one we have is commission that is 17,400. it is on the debit side, that means it is our expenses. it will move under other items that is 17,400. then we have is rents and rates that is 20,000. rents and rates is again our expenses. it will move other rents, rates and taxes. inner column 20,000. then we have rent, rates and taxes. rents payable on 31st March 2013 was 1,000. payable means outstanding, add 1,000. outer column 21,000. second effect of this rent payable is your liability. it will move under current liabilities and provision. rent payable 1,000. clear to it? okay, as you all know that you should know that डेबिट साइड में है तो अगर वो इनकम और एक्सपेंसेस है तो डेबिट में है तो वो एक्सपेंस है, क्रेडिट में है तो वो प्रॉफिट है. तो डेबिट आइटम विल ईदर गो इनटू योर प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट डेबिट साइड और ऑन द लाइबिलिटी साइड और ऑन द एसेट साइड. द क्रेडिट साइड अबाउट of your trial balance will either go to your liability side or it will move under profit and loss account or trading accounts credit side. clear to it? keep this basic concept into mind while solving the problem, then the problem solving will be much more easy. clear to it? okay, chalo let's move further with the calculation in the next lecture. thank you all. thank you.